me clearly. America is not a racist country.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lucius Abrams. He's a black farmer and he's joining a lawsuit against the USDA. And he also has a website out here that sells old fashioned barbecue sauce. I'll show you that towards the end. So, in 2022, black farmers were persistently left out from the loan system that the USDA have set up. Lucius Abram is a third generation farmer from Georgia and an operation that has long outgrown cotton, corn, and soybeans. When he did not receive a loan in time to buy the seeds and supplies he needed, he joined the Pickford versus Glickman class action lawsuit against the USDA. In 1999, lawsuit alleged that a myriad ways the agency discriminated against black farmers, resulting in uneven distribution of farm loans and assistance. This caused many black farmers to lose their land and farms due to foreclosure. Pickford plaintiffs like Abrams were supposed to receive payments after the case was settled in 1999. However, tens of thousands missed out due to confusing paperwork and filing deadlines, and what neared attorney malpractice advocates said. In 2010, Congress appropriated an additional $1.2 billion in a second round of payouts, but still many did not receive them due to denials of claim and deadline and processing issues. But in addition, many said there has to be a large culture shift in the department because farmers do not trust the loan applications will be processed fairly if they can even file. Indeed, NPR analysis of the USDA data found that Black farmers received disproportionately low shares of direct loans given to farmers, leaving them behind in the program that is important to their livelihoods. The department itself has long tried to fix these systemic problems. And see, this is another reason for reparations. Here you got a government agency, the USDA, that is giving out loans. Whoever gets the biggest portion are usually white farmers, and whoever get the smallest portion of the loans, those are black farmers. That's just practicing the same systemic racism. And this govern all of these government agencies have been participants in that. The government itself should be paying out reparations because of their discriminatory practices all this time, even to this very day. The USDA lending process for the last century is not set up to support non traditional growers, including farmers. They said of color, but we know what they mean. They're black farmers who face high rejection and withdrawal rates as a result. So it might be that you're a black farmer that's operating their airship property who hasn't had the benefit of a cooperator, technical assistant provider right there on the ground with them to help them navigate this. Black farmers who have owned their land for generations but may not know how to navigate the USDA's process by virtue of the lack of support structure around them, they're going to come to the application process less prepared. Yeah, but that you do that on purpose. You do that on purpose. Black farmers still receive the lowest amount in loan. In 2022, the department granted direct loans to only 36% of farmers who identified as Black, according to NPR analysis of the USDA data that looked at how many direct loan applications were accepted, rejected, or withdrawn per each racial group. Direct loans are supposed to be among the easiest to get at the USDA. They are meant for, yeah, but it's not easy for Black farmers. They are meant for farmers who can't get credit elsewhere and can be used to get land, farming equipment, and other operational costs needed to keep the family business afloat. In contrast, 72% of white farmers who applied were approved. Perhaps some of the biggest gaps in the loan demographics can be seen in the rejection numbers, where 16% of Black farmers were rejected, the highest amount. The corresponding figure for white farmers was 4%. So only 4% of white farmers got rejected. That's it. So that right there, the vast majority of their applications were acceptable. And 48% of Black farmers withdrew their applications, also the highest that tied with Asian farmers, and compared to 24% of white identifying applicants. By and large, across the first 2 years of the Biden administration, Black and Asian identifying farmers were the least successful in acquiring direct loans, according to data. Yeah, but y'all do that on purpose. I mean, you see in this year in and year out, and this was the reason why they didn't want Tom Vilsack back in there, because this is exactly what he did during the time he was in charge of the Department of Agriculture. He did this same identical thing to them then. You see how Biden swore up and down it would be different this time, and it's exactly the same. This is why they didn't want him back in there. Nothing has changed. It is exactly as it was when Tom Vilsack was in there the first time. You know, what a waste of time. So, ladies and gentlemen, Lucius Abram also has his own website where he sells barbecue sauce, and I want to show you that website. Okay, this is Lucius Abrams' website where he sells barbecue sauce. And to be honest with you, I think I'm going to order some from him. And it looks like he's got three varieties. He has one called Abrams Original Sauce, and then he has one that is spicy, and then he has a hot barbecue sauce. It has that southern kick. And he has a shop here where you can get bottles. Now, this one, a 12 pack, it looks like you get a mixed bottle of each one, and you can get it 2 bottles, 4 bottles. It's not bad. $9.99 for 2 bottles, $16.99 for 4 bottles, and $24.99 for 6 bottles. And if you get the mix pack, that's $48.99 and you get 12 bottles. And look like you can also buy a case if you choose, which is $48.99 for the hot, which he got listed here, or the original sauce. So not bad, you know? I'm always looking to try these products from, Black business owners. I bought one that was on Amazon. It was a woman, a Black woman, that made her own pancake syrup. and I bought a couple of bottles. It was a little expensive, but, I figure I would be supporting a Black business, so it was not a big deal. So, now that I know he has his own business and selling this sauce, I'm gonna probably buy some of it, no. And what I'll do is I will leave the link to his website in the description box. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.